New York, and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
ASAP Ferg in the morning with Laura Styles and Ebro.
And then you got us. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on in the world? We here, we chilling. We at Hot 97 right now. Morning show. Yeah. It's lit. Floor seats is out.
Yo, we happy to be here with you, man.
Yeah,
Likewise.
thank you for having us.
You already know. Laura, how you feeling?
I'm great. I'm excited about your new project.
Thank you. The hair look good.
Yeah, thank
you.
you.
Out here shining.
I really like the fact too. It made me happy that you went out and got a few female MCs on your project.
Oh man, I appreciate that because that was the intention. When I walked in here, I said walk with purpose, right? I gotta walk like you got some umph in your step.
That's right.
That's what I did with this project. I went and got Rico Nasty. I went and got Asian Doll. I got an artist named Antha who's amazing. She's on a Wigs song with Asian
Wigs
Doll.
Wigs on the floor.
City Girls is also on the joint.
Well, City Girl. I like how they promote the brand though, because JT not out yet. But
it was like
Girls,
it was like the
Ebro.
Migos. Like when Offset was locked up.
It was
they
still...
said the Migos. They put his money aside for him.
That's right.
For when he comes out of jail, he could get his gear right, get his chains, his jewelry, and everything.
Well, how did the ASAP mob, y'all managed money that way too for the whole squad? Like merch money and all that goes to the whole family.
Oh, by the way, I'm taking over the morning show right now. So this is what's happening.
Yeah, it's ASAP Ferg in the morning.
That's
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
But you guys did that, right? So like when Rocky had to just deal with what he dealt with, squad up.
I mean, repeat that because I was talking over you, my fault.
No, I was just saying, y'all, when y'all sell merch, ASAP merch.
Yeah, merch. Yeah.
The whole ASAP mob benefits from...
Oh, for sure. We all get benefit. I mean, we all, like, put in ideas and we all, splitted it. Like, early on, that's what it was. But early on, also, I established myself and my own identity as far as Trap Lord. And when we first went on tour with Drake, we did the Paradise tour. And I was dead broke. That Roman noodle diet was for real. I ain't have no money. Like, I was still living with my moms. And people don't know that when you're a rapper, you probably most likely ain't gonna make money until, like, 2 years in.
And then you must have all that pressure, right? Everybody has bad jewelry, like super fly, and you're like...
But we ain't never worried about that. Our thing was clothes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, our thing was never jewelry. Like, we ain't start wearing diamonds, me and Rocky, until, like, 4 years in. Like, hits and everything. That was... Like, we did that strategically because we was like, yo, we separating ourselves from these rappers out here that's just, they just throw a million chains on and they nails is dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, did you wash your ass? But the thing is, back to the merchandise, I set myself apart with the Trap Lord thing, and I built my brand. Like, I was saving my per diem money, like $30 I'll get every day. I was on a Roman noodle diet. I saved my money, saved like $200, sent it to my shorty. I had silk machines already because that's what I was doing before I was rapping. I was printing T-shirts.
Your family handed that lifestyle down too, making the merch and all of that.
My father, he did the Bad Boy logo. That's why you see me with the Bad Boy piece on. And he did the Uptown Cast logo for Andre Harrell. So he had machines, and when he passed away, he passed them along.
That's so dope.
So I was able to get shirts done for free. My friends operated it. They sent shirts back, and I just kept flipping my money. I left the tour with like $7,000.
That's amazing.
And then I had a full running business. I was able to get a website. My manager, who's Dion right now, he set me up with a website because his whole thing was marketing and
shout out to Dion.
All of that.
Still working hard.
Exactly. And then, I went to college. I went to college for about a couple semesters. I don't remember how many semesters, but I studied marketing and management. So my whole shit was like marketing, business, everything like that. So I'm built for this, basically.
Well, look, what's the new project called?
Floor Seats.
Floor Seats.
Yeah, man, and let's run that joint, Floor Seats, right now.
Yeah.
I'm just so when you host a show, you gotta after you see how you just completed a thought, then we transition to something else.
All right, cool.
So we get to the music now because we don't want it to just be all talk. We want to, what I'm saying,
Promote
support
the
the music.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So introduce and say, we'll be back.
We'll be back after we get into this Floor Seats, y'all.
Well, no, you don't ever want to say we'll be back.
Why not?
Because you're not going anywhere. The song is playing.
She's misinforming me.
Sorry.
Laura, you misleading the youth.
Sorry.
You say, yo, check this record right here. You got to lock to ASAP Ferg in the morning.
Fine.
Yo, check this record right here. We're going to lock it to ASAP Ferg in the morning. ASAP Ferg morning show. Floor Seats, y'all. Let's get into it.
You see, Laura, we got to raise them right. Now then you start up again. ASAP Ferg in the morning.
ASAP Ferg in the morning with Laura Styles and Ebro. How y'all feeling? Hot 97 morning show. Let's get it. How y'all feeling tonight? Tonight.
Right now. Just go with right now. That way it plays where morning, noon, night, just right now.
How y'all feeling right now?
Man, I'm feeling lovely. I'm happy to be on your program.
Oh, man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all being here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate y'all holding it down because I was a little late. I had Big Sean in the hood last night.
Oh,
where'd you take him?
What'd you guys do?
I took him to my neighborhood. So, we doing the VMAs tonight.
Right.
And we just wanted to basically, like, we had rehearsal all night. We was going to shoot, like, this little, like, promo video. And I'm like, yo, this shit is whack over here. We was, like, on 55th Street. And then I was like, yo, let's just go to my block. I called my cousin. He's like, yo, there's nobody on the block. I'm like, I'm pulling up.
Perfect.
Well, you went to the Ham?
I went to Hungry Ham, 143rd in Amsterdam. Shout out to my block. Shout out to my hood. I was like, yo, you got to see Harlem, man. You can't be in New York and not come see Harlem. So I told Sean, we had 2 sprinters back to back. We pulled up on the block. Everybody came out. By the time we left, it was like the whole hood was out. We had shot like a little promo video inside the store.
Did you have the bikes out? What about the bikes? You got to shout the bikes.
Nah, we ain't have the bikes.
Oh, damn,
But
no
bikes. We got the Redline bikes out right now. You can go on redlinebicycle.com to get your Ferg Redline bike.
Is that what you type in when you go to the website?
Yes.
Ferg Redline.
No. Redlinebicycle.com.
Redlinebicycle.com.
Okay,
Yes.
and then you type in
And
ASAP
also,
Ferg, it'll pop up.
And also, we also have them in Stadium Goods. Shout out to Miss Info.
Yay.
Yo, I saw you popping willies on the block.
Yeah, I was popping willies on the block.
Just so
man.
you know, Ebro, he came and brought one for Megan Wright, and they
Yeah,
gave one away.
they didn't
here.
give me one. And by the way,
neither.
I'm gonna tell you how far
I'm
I
not
go
sure.
back.
I'm not sure if Megan got hers yet.
In 1981.
So we ain't gonna gas that.
88.
A dude named Big Chicken won a bike. I remember his name. His name is Big Chicken, and he sounds like French Montana. Exactly.
Shout out to
Big Chicken.
Anyway, Redline, I don't know when they came out, but I remember 80, 81. I was 6 years old. That was the bike to get. And it didn't come with a front brake, no pegs and all that. All you had was the back brake and free wheel. Redline was the brand to get, and I couldn't afford one. I saved up all my little money, everything, all my little coins, and I bought some bike. It was probably a Huffy or something. Shout out to Huffy. Huffy hold a lot of kids down.
Yeah.
And then my brother and I went to the bowling alley and didn't lock the bikes up and got stolen.
You know how many bikes I got stolen?
Yeah.
That's why I had to make a bike. I got a bike stolen one time. All right, so I was in a park, and it was like the World Series, like baseball and all of that. Somebody hit a home run. It was like all the Dominicans running around. We at the park. It's like where I'm at is like a mad Dominican. So everybody ran out the park. This dude asked to let me hold his bike because he was doing tricks going back and forth. As soon as everybody started running, my silly ass runs and follow everybody like a kid. And then this dude just dipped. And you know how the park be having the red houses, right? Mm-hmm. Like him and like 10 other people it was 10 other people behind the house waiting. I didn't even know. Like he was plotting on me. Came and got my bike and dipped. They was from 3333 because when I ran out the park, I could see all of the bikes go down the hill.
You knew where they was going.
I knew where they was going.
I got deboed for my bike one day, though. I only lost it for a week, though. This
Word.
kid rolled up on me. He was like, yo, let me hold your bike. And I was like, nah, it's my bike. And he was like, let me hold that bike. And like grabbed the handlebars. He was mad bigger than me. So he just snatched it from me. I was probably 8. He was probably like 13. Then I saw him like a few days later. He had parked it by the corner store. He had ran inside.
You caught it again?
On that joint
you caught your bike? Fire. Fire.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what I'm talking
He came
about.
out the store like, what? I was like, threw up the middle finger and kept smashing.
Man.
Do you remember when they stole my bike from the fourth floor?
Oh, yeah, they did steal your seafoam green bike.
Oh, we all got bikes stolen,
When I lived
huh?
in Harlem, somebody stole it. I left it. I didn't lock it up, but they stole it from the 4th floor. I was tight. I was so mad.
At least you got your bike back.
Yeah, but I ain't come outside for 2 weeks.
You felt bad about riding your own bike?
Let me stay in the crib for a bit. This might not go right. Yo, ASAP Ferg is here.
Yeah.
New project, Floor Seats. What should we play? Wham?
Let's get it. Well, you said it. Let's get into it.
Yo, man, let's get to this joint. Yo, look, and then we're going to play the joint I love off their Floor Seats. Let's run 2 joints. Let's run Wham and then a classic. What's your favorite classic Ferg record to perform?
We're just going to go into Plain Jane.
Got to, right?
Yeah.
Plus, it was bikes in the video.
Matter of fact, no, we're not gonna do Wham and Plain Jane together. We're gonna do Wham and we're gonna do Work together.
Okay.
Work remix. And then we're gonna get into Jet Lag and Plain Jane together, because that's how I want the DJs to play it. Jet Lag,
So
Plain
you
Jane.
plotted this.
No, I didn't plot it. It just sounds good together.
Okay, so let's run these first two. ASAP, and then you say ASAP Ferg in the morning.
ASAP Ferg in the morning with Ebro and Laura Styles. We're going to get into this next joint, Wham, featuring Made in Tokyo. We also going on tour together starting November 7th, the Yeti Tour. You already know what it is. Let's get into it.
And then you say Hot 97 ASAP Ferg.
Hot 97, ASAP Ferg, Laura Styles, and Ebro morning show.
Yeah, man, we here, man. Ferg, it's
are
Ferg
here.
show. What's the one thing you always wanted to do if you had a radio show?
I actually wanted a radio show when I was a kid. I used to like pre-record myself. Like, you remember
that's
when
dope.
you could put your headphones in the radio and like record yourself? You put like a tape in there and record yourself.
Of course.
I used to just record myself I used to use the headphones as my microphone.
Yeah.
That's right.
And like make my own like radio show with my friends.
You know, that was the first microphone in hip hop was the
Yep.
headphone.
That's crazy.
Whenever you throw a house party, you didn't have a mic. That was your mic.
You didn't have no mic, so all
That's
the
your mic.
DJs coming up. That's why you heard that muffled sound. Be like, yeah. You know what it is.
Mics like that. They so used to holding their damn headphones up to their
That's
That's a
so
fact.
true. So Ferg, on a serious note, I saw you. I mean, I don't even know. I saw you post this on Instagram a while back, but you had a personal message about anxiety that I thought was very honest and
Yeah.
real. Because I don't think that people understand like the pressures that you guys have as an artist. So can you talk a little bit about what made you post that?
It's a lot of pressure, and I feel like this is a day and age where everybody is opening up more about things and sharing the conversation, because like we was taught as, you know, blacks or like Hispanics, just
People from the hood.
people from the hood, that like you don't talk about your problems or whatever the case may be. But nowadays it's like the new generation is so brave. They come out and they talk about anything. So it's just like, I think that mental illnesses and everything, it will be better, or it'll be a lower number if we did come out and talk about our anxieties and realize that like the shit we going through, everybody is going through shit too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Not alone.
exactly, you're not alone. And that's what I think leads to suicides and people being depressed, is because people be feeling alone. And you know, your mind will play tricks on you. Like, your mind will make you believe that the problem is way bigger than it is when it's not even really a problem. You just sitting with it alone and not talking about it.
Right.
Yeah. So
Did you do anything?
What you mean?
Like, did you go see people? Did you
see
change
therapy?
your
Oh,
eating
yeah.
habits? Did you
change
all the above?
So first of all, like for the longest, like therapy was just like not a not to do thing, like in the black community.
Well, because people always looked at it, oh, that's a white people ish.
Yeah,
Or like,
exactly.
who has money for
But
that?
how
We got,
though? Like it's
I
like
ain't talking to somebody I don't know about what I'm going through.
therapy
Right.
is racist now.
Yeah.
Like, nah, like therapy for, and I did take therapy. Like, yes, I did take therapy, and it's because like, just like everything has, you have to delegate your business. I have like a manager for this. I have like creative directors for this. I have like people that handle merch. You need to have somebody organize your thoughts and like,
That's gems.
you know what I'm saying? And that's what I needed, because I was getting stressed and I wanted certain things and I wasn't being in the moment. I wasn't enjoying what I was accomplishing. People were like, you just went 3 times platinum. Like, yo, like shaking me up, like, relax. And I'm like, I can't. And I'm like, I just felt like a disconnect a bit from myself. So I'm like, all right, I need to like take some time off. I need to reconnect. I need to see family. I need to like see like, my cousins was getting big, and I wanted to make sure they knew who I was and knew that I loved them. I had a girlfriend that passed away, my first, Tanil. Rest in peace, her. And it was almost like the moment I went to her funeral, I was like, I had cameras and shit waiting outside for me. And like I was doing like this documentary for YouTube and everything like that. And I'm like mad at my manager because he booked that shit. And I'm like, yo, I'm going to a funeral and like you got these people waiting in a sprint outside for me.
Yeah.
Like I can't even grieve the right way. So I'm going to the funeral, I can't even feel. Like I can't even cry. Like I'm seeing her family, and it's like I was kind of felt numb a little bit. So it was just like, man, this don't feel right. So I had to take a step back. I had to breathe. I brought a house. And a lot of my stresses and anxiety was coming from like, me working so hard and feeling like things wasn't matching up or I wasn't seeing or benefiting from it. And then what my therapist would do would be like, yo, so what do you expect? Sorry.
Manager, do you even have your expectations laid
Hold
out?
on, this is Flacco calling. You gotta take this real quick. Yo, I'm on the radio with, I'm running the radio with Ebro and Laura Styles on Hot 97.
Yo,
What up? Welcome
Rocky?
home, man.
Welcome back. Y'all come up there, pay y'all a good visit.
Yo, man, come through, bro.
I got you, Brose.
I'm glad you didn't let Trump and them try to play you like that, son.
Yo, ask Ferg about his porn collection on air. Don't
How you knew about that? Yo, your breath stink too. I'm about to hit you back later.
Yo, that's dope. Y'all talk every day?
Not every day, like every other day. But we like text or like, you know what I'm saying? You be moving around and shit.
How scary was that shit, that European shit, that Sweden shit?
It was very scary because they wasn't allowing him to talk to anybody. Did we finish with the therapist stuff? I hate leaving conversations.
No, let's go back to therapist.
All right, cool. So
No, but you were saying that they helped to organize your thoughts
yeah, they help.
and your expectations.
And your expectations. And sometimes us as artists and people that's driven, first of all, artists are extra sensitive people. Like we got senses. Like we see the world in a different way. Like sometimes I'll be like, damn, I'm like geniuses is like borderline crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like great artists, they all have like, they're so sensitive. And we see things in a different type of light and different colors. So we gotta take a lot of criticism. We gotta take a lot of opinions. We gotta take a lot of, you know, it's a harsh reality for us because people might not like our shit.
Well, your life is, you put your art to be judged.
Exactly.
All you're doing is getting
And
judged.
art, and how can art be judged when art is art? Like Basquiat painted tires white. Like Andy Warhol let other people print Elvis prints out for him. Like how Jeff Koons has a whole team of people that he don't even touch the damn canvas. So it's like, how can your art be judged when people? It's all about perception. Mm-hmm. It's based off perception. So, like, I had to learn that. I had to learn. Don't worry, like, not to give a fuck. Basically, can I curse?
You did already.
Oh yes,
It happened.
right. It's my show. So.
Yeah, that's right. It's ASAP Ferg in the morning. You know what I mean?
But yeah, it's just more so like not caring and getting to the art, and also like you as an artist, you get more scared as you drop bigger records because it's like
The stakes are higher.
the stakes is higher. You have more to lose, but really, I flipped it. I'm like, I got more to gain because it's like what Kanye did with 808s and Heartbreaks. We was used to something. We was used to College Dropout. We was used to him backpack rapping. He was hanging out with Talib Kweli. He was hanging out with Mos Def. But when he was moving into 808s and Heartbreaks, he was doing cutties and, you know, he was making different kind of songs and kind of country and kind of like pop. He really wanted to do that shit. But I'm pretty sure like he would have been depressed if he didn't do that. Mm-hmm. Because he wasn't really, you know, bringing his full potential out. Because people get scared. They like, yo, we got these huge records doing this type of song, but really I'm this type of artist. So you completely feel like you're not being yourself. And I think that's what's happening. Even with this project Floor Seats, I was pushing the sounds and doing more of what I want to do. Like I grew up loving Pharrell. I grew up loving Busta. I grew up loving, and it's crazy to me that people wouldn't make this type of connection, but that's because I haven't painted my artistry to the max out to the public yet. And we will get there. That's why it's like, I feel like the best of Ferg has yet to come. It's so much more. It's so much more sides to who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I think therapy helps with that. Therapy helps explain that, like, yo, bro, it's only you against yourself. And like it will come to light. Like whatever you're trying to paint or whatever the case may be, you know, it will come to light. And it just helps you organize your thoughts and it helps you realize that, like, yo, bro, you're not the only person.
So now we hit the Jet song.
Jet lag.
And then Jet Lag, and then we go into so let's run that Jet Lag.
Yo, let's run that jet lag.
Yeah.
Speaking of therapy, running jet lag, you gotta get more sleep. No sleep deprivation.
There you
Right,
go.
that's right, Ferg.
You know what I'm saying? We going into jet lag. It's me, Ben, billionaire on the beat. And yeah, this is ASAP Ferg in the morning show with Ebro and Laura Styles.
And DJ's pay attention. He wants Plain Jane and Jet Lag to move together, so we're going to put them together right now.
Exactly. Let's get into it.
A$AP
Yo, this is ASAP Ferg. I'm here with Ebro and Laura Styles.
Yeah.
A$AP
I'm taking
Ferg in the
over.
morning.
I'm taking over. They teaching me radio etiquette.
Little basics, you know, little
Yeah.
1-2, 1-2s.
We just got into the therapy thing, but I cut you off with Rocky. Rocky just called.
Yeah, I
He
was just
FaceTimed us.
saying how hard was that at some, you know, you have a loved one in a predicament. We all been there.
Yeah.
And the
But
whole
it's
world
different.
is looking at you, though.
Yeah, but it's different when they're like you feel a certain type of way in the United States. Somebody get locked up, you already feel some type of way, right? And you feel out of control. You don't really know what to do, but you kind of feel like you can get answers. Somebody's in another country where the laws is different,
course.
protocol is different. It's a whole other thing.
Yeah, man, it was different for me because I never really all my family that ever been locked up, I was too young to understand. Like, I'm 30 years old now. Like, one of my best friends is locked up in Sweden. This is a different story. It's not even funny. At first, you're just like, oh, this nigga got locked up in Sweden. Like he's gonna be out in an hour. But like, you know, after they don't let you see him, and then they rules is different, and you find out like, yo, they not letting you talk to him, and you know, we trying to find lawyers, and it got real serious. You find out like, you know, 23-hour lockdown, only come out, you know, an hour to work out or whatever the case may be. You like, damn, like, so, you know, and then people getting involved and they kind of not budging is very scary. And, you know, like I said, being 30 years old and witnessing this, it means something completely different to me. It just shows me that, like, you can literally, it's so easy to get into something and it's hard to get out of, and your life can change drastically in the matter of minutes or seconds.
Do you I saw the whole G-Eazy did similar crime and drugs was involved and he got out quick. Did you feel like this was racist? You feel like there was race involved at all?
I don't know if it was race as much as like them trying to make an example out of a celebrity. Like, you know, Rocky is Rocky. Once they figured out who he was, you know, you know how they say all publicity is good publicity. I just feel like it was one of those things where, you know, if they could hold his name up there for accountability, then they could bring more equity into their country.
Because I think more G-Eazy was the one who framed it that way. Like, look, I got locked up for assault.
Oh, he brought that up.
Yeah, G-Eazy made a post. Look, I got locked up for assault and for drugs, and I was able to get out and pay a fine. So G-Eazy was the one that was like, fam, this is looking suspect. So that didn't come from Rocky's camp. It came from G-Eazy because he went through it. So he felt that way.
Oh, I didn't know where it came from. I was just wondering if it
I didn't even know
felt that way.
G-Eazy's story.
Yeah, he
honestly.
posted because he got arrested in a club and he had drugs and so
Yeah.
he hit a bouncer or something like that. So he's the one who posted that.
But for the most part, regardless of whatever the case may be, we all get different. We all gonna get chastised different ways, especially being black. Like, you know, point blank period. We was just taught that we have to move a certain type of way coming out of the hood. So, yeah, we might get a harder smack on the hand than somebody else.
Have you read these articles from Trump's team claiming that Rocky's manager was supposed to make sure that Rocky shouted Trump and because Rocky didn't, it's some sort of issue? You read that shit?
Oh, this is like a rap song. Yo, you gotta shout out the feature and all of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, listen.
So you did? You heard about it?
This is my first time.
Oh wow, yeah, no, it's what's the pastor from Ohio claims that
Daryl Scott, yeah.
this dude who's like Trump's right hand, some black dude from Ohio was the one that reached out, claims he
the
reached.
black
I don't know
dude.
I don't know if it's real. I don't know if he just talk. I don't know what's what. But they're quoting Rocky's manager. It just came out a few days ago.
Like, forget a shout out. You do it because you want to do it. At the end of the day,
No, they was trying to use our guy for marketing for sure.
I mean, we could see that free ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you do what you want to do because you want to do it, not because you want to shout out.
That's facts. Moving forward, is it, you know, people were saying they're not gonna tour in Sweden and all that. Is that still?
I mean, I ain't going to Sweden no time soon. Shout out to all my Swedish fans. It's just, it's kind of dangerous. We just don't know, like, what's going to happen if any of us go out there, whatever the case may be. Like, we see what they did, to Rocky. So
It's understandable.
it kind of be stupid to,
Just give us some time.
give it some time.
Yeah.
Give it
Let
some
it
time.
breathe.
Just gonna give some time.
Let it breathe. I ain't saying
Maybe
I
in
ain't
the
never
future.
gonna go to Sweden, but at the end of the day, we need to understand their laws way more better. And
In any country you visit.
exactly, because they say you go somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I think it's Saudi Arabia. You smoke weed or something, you get the death
Oh,
penalty.
that's in plenty of countries. not
Japan,
just-
you smoke weed, you doing 23 days.
Yes.
No questions asked.
Yeah, so it's just like
You got to be very
Not
careful.
death penalty in Japan. I think Saudi
I think
Arabia.
people though just need
But
to educate themselves
Dubai,
when they travel.
Dubai, you smoke weed, you doing real time.
we need people that's from their place to roll with us, from their country that understands their culture, understands everything. We can't just be rolling up, in people's countries like this without their people, because we don't understand their culture or how they do things. So it's a big misunderstanding. That's what we learned from this Rocky situation, is that we just don't know. Like, we don't know. Like, a fight is a fight, to us. Like, you don't.
We were saying that on the air.
You might get locked up like an hour or something
Right,
for something,
right.
but you not getting locked up no damn near a month
Right.
for a fight. Like, that's
Well, and then after the guy who started the whole shit already got let go, right? He's out with no charges. You're holding the guy that was being harassed. You're holding basically the victim, ultimately, because
Exactly.
Rocky and them didn't start the situation.
exactly. Yeah, it's just
It was bizarre, man.
it's very bizarre, and it's still bizarre to me because, like, it's just bizarre because everybody got relationships and it just gets deep.
Well, we're just glad he's home.
Yeah.
We're glad he's home.
Yo, let's play Pups, though.
Yo, Pups featuring me and my brother
Exactly.
Flacco Jody. You already know what it is. We about to get into it here at the morning show with Ebro.
No, it's
and
ASAP Ferg in the morning. You got to brand
ASAP
that.
Ferg in the morning.
You gotta
ASAP
brand
Ferg
that.
in the morning. I'm not yawning. Not
know what I'm
yawning. I'm with Ebro and Laura Styles, y'all. Let's get into Pups.
And then,
And then we close it out.
yeah, let's close it out. Anything we want to touch on before you go?
Just
the fact
floor
that I don't have
seats.
my red line bike yet.
Oh, did we talk about VMAs? Did we talk
Yes,
about?
let's get into
Did
that
we-
right now.
Are we talking about the new endeavors like Hennessy?
Do whatever you want.
Let's do
All
that.
right, cool. All right, so
Go.
I bet. This is ASAP Ferg in the morning with Ebro and
Yeah.
Laura Styles. How y'all feeling today?
I'm happy that there's some Hennessy running around this room. You showed up, and so did mad bottles of Hennessy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
These nice little Hennessy packages. What's this
Yeah,
all about?
I'm gonna teach y'all cognac
Okay.
etiquette. So I've gotten flown to cognac.
Oh, I have too, honey.
Uh-huh.
Me too.
Oh, did you go?
Shit.
I've been to the Hennessy Mansion.
Hey,
Stayed
give me
there.
a little high
Shit.
five on
Oh
that.
yeah, that's right. Laura been down with Hennessy for a minute.
That's what I'm talking about. How did you enjoy your experience?
It was a completely different experience. We went to the vineyards and
Did people think you was with Illuminati when you took like pictures in front of the mansion and all of that?
No,
and
I
like,
didn't get
yo, you
that.
sitting with Maurice Hennessy, she's
Yeah.
doing something.
Because I did this like 10 years ago. So
Because
time
my
out.
family thought I was with the Illuminati. They like, yo, what's going on? You doing the goddamn Met Ball? You doing like the Hennessy deals? You doing these goddamn Adidas deals?
Well, let's take a few
I ain't
steps back.
sacrifice no babies, y'all.
Let's take a few steps back. All right, a few steps back. First of all, a lot of people out here, they think, they don't even know that Hennessy is cognac.
Yes.
They think Hennessy is its own, like, it's just Hennessy.
yeah.
It's cognac.
Yeah, it's cognac, and it's from a place called Cognac.
And you can't be called cognac unless the grapes were grown
In cognac.
in cognac, France.
France. Right.
So you can't
You know
even
your
call
shit.
yourself, other than that, it's brandy, right?
Right.
yeah, it's a beautiful French countryside. And then they have barrels of it that been there since like the 1900s.
Wait, time out. You said vineyard.
Yeah.
Wait, cognac is from grapes like wine?
Yes.
Yes.
Most people don't know that either.
Yes.
Yeah, and oat. And
It comes from a field. Like you can
No,
go
oak.
touch the leaves and all of that.
See, I don't think most people know that.
And I built barrels over there.
that was really dope.
Yeah. And the Hennessy, actually, it comes clear like water. That's the natural
Really?
look of it.
And it gets
But
darker with age.
with age and the color of the
impurities and
wood,
sugar
inside.
in the wood and all that.
Exactly. Everything, all the barrels is made by hand. They got like barrel makers.
So they put your ass to work.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
Put in work.
Maybe we should play.
Matter of fact, we should just go into work. Work featuring Schoolboy Q, Flacco Jody, Trinidad James, French Montana. Did
And
I forget anybody?
look for Ferg in Hennessy ads, and anytime you see Ferg, make sure he plugs you with the bottle.
Facts.
You
I'm the
just
plug.
got bottles on deck anytime you
I'm
pull
the
up on his
plug.
red line bike.
I'm the plug. Let's get into it.
Go get that floor seats on Apple Music. ASAP Ferg, man. Thank you, man, for taking over the show.
Ferg.
No doubt. No
Thanks for
doubt.
having
That was a good
me
job,
down
man.
today.
That was real
appreciate
good.
it. Appreciate
Real
it.
good.